Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Hey, Mary, what's up?
Not much. Last night I met this great guy at the bar and we had such a wonderful time that we decided to meet again tonight.
Oh, that's exciting. What's this guy like? Is he hot?
Well, I didn't think so at first. But as we started talking, I found his extremely funny and witty. I couldn't stop laughing at his jokes. We have so much in common. We like the same teams, music.
It seems you two are a good match. What qualities do you look for in a friend?
There's nothing definite, I think. I don't have a list or anything, but when I first meet somebody, I can usually tell whether or not that person is going to be a good friend. It seems I have radar H.
Well, that's something I've never heard of. But if you ask me what I value most in a friend, I would have to say honesty.
I agree. You can't expect a close relationship with a dishonest person. Those are the people that will turn their back on you when you are in need.
Yeah, I know. A friend in need is a friend indeed. I don't need fair weather friends either.
An interesting meeting, isn't it?
Yes, very. I thought the last speaker was especially good.
Let me introduce myself, by the way. My name's Thomas Bradley.
How do you do? I'm Ted Nugent.
Sorry, what was your last name again?
It's Nugent. Nugent, but just call me Ted.
Okay, I'm Tom.
Glad to meet you.
And what do you do, Ted?
Me, I'm in the car business.
Salesman?
Yes, that's right. And how about you?
I work for American Airlines.
Oh, really? What do you do there exactly?
I'm in the personnel department. How are your wedding plans going?
Very well. We started organizing everything early to avoid a last-minute rush to get things done.
When will your wedding take place?
At 10 o'clock on the morning of next Sunday. We have invited all our relatives to the wedding.
It will be a large church one. Is your wedding dress ready?
Yes, its design is very elaborate and the designer took many weeks to make it.
You will be very beautiful on your wedding day.
Thank you.
Which hotel will the reception be held at?
The Palace Hotel.
It's excellent. A friend of mine had her wedding reception there and said it was perfect, though very expensive.
It will be expensive, but we think it will be worth.
I think you made the right decision. So, have you seen all three The Lord of the Rings movies?
Yes, but I didn't really like the third one at all.
That's The Return of the King, right?
Yeah, even though the costumes were brilliant, I didn't think it was as good as the first two. What did you think?
I thought the special effects were amazing, but I got a bit confused. The plot was too complicated for me.
Did you read the books before you watched the movies?
No, did you?
Yes, I've read them many times. I think it's much easier to follow for people who were already familiar with all the characters.
Yes, trying to keep track of all the characters was quite confusing for me.
I also think that it was much better in the theater than at home.
Most movies are. Another problem for me was the film was dubbed in German with English subtitles.
That happens a lot in non-English speaking countries.
I heard that The Return of the King was nominated for 11 Oscars.
Actually, they not only had 11 nominations, but they won 11 Oscars, too.
Hello, Chandler. How are you?
Fine. And you?
Just so. I am too tired. My company has been holding too many training sessions lately.
That's good. Not Evie Company provides employees with training opportunity. It seems that your company wants to further develop their employees and encourage lifelong learning.
Good? For them but not to me.
So, what's the problem?
We have to participate in training after a busy day and during the weekend. You know, after work all you want to do is throw yourself onto your bed. And during the weekend, you just want to stay at home and enjoy a family dinner.
Yes, you are right. But one should keep learning daily to maintain our keen mental power, expand our intellectual capacity. Constant learning drive us to sharp our power of reasoning, analysis and judgment.
Yes, I agree with you on the point, but couldn't the training be held during the working day instead of weekend?
Yes, you are right. I think weekend is the time for family gathering and rest. Maybe you could make that suggestion to your boss.
Where did you get your mobile? It's really cute.
Oh, this? I got it in Singapore. Here, do you want to take a look?
Thanks. Gee, it's really light.
Yes, it is, isn't it? A bit too light, really. What make have you got?
I've got an old Ericsson. Here, take a look.
Wow, that's really old.
Yes, I like collecting antiques.
Why don't you get a new one?
I don't know. I like this one, and I don't have any need for all the bells and whistles you get on the new ones.
Really? What makes you say that?
Well, I just need to make and receive calls, and it's quite reliable. I find that the more fancy stuff they put into these things, the more likely they are to break bone or go wrong, you know. I mean, this camera function, for instance, how often do you use it?
Sometimes, but I guess not very often. It's more for fun. Sometimes when I'm on a trip, for example, I can take a picture and send it to my kids. Or I can send a picture of a sample back to my office and get it costed up immediately.
Well, that's nice, I guess. So how many kids do you have?
3. 2 boys and a girl.
Do you like singing?
Yes, I do.
Let's go to a ETV tonight.
But I can't sing it well.
It doesn't matter. No one will laugh at you.
Okay, I'll go with you. When shall we go?
What about 6?
It's too early. Let's make it 7, okay?
Okay, let's make it.
Joe, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Mary, I was wondering if you would like to come to a party on Friday night?
I am free that night, and a party sounds good.
Fine. It will be at my house. Do you know how to get there?
I kind of know where you live, but could you email me your address?
I can do that. Do you have anyone that you would like to bring with you to the party?
I would really like to bring my friend Jake, if that would be okay.
Oh yeah, I remember Jake. That would be fine.
Would you like some help with the food?
Just bring along whatever it is that you and Jake would like to drink. Do you do morning exercises?
Yes. I do one set of shadow boxing every morning after I get up.
Shadow boxing? How interesting. Do you think it really helpful for your health?
Definitely. It not only keeps me fit but also helps me concentrate on my soul.
I have no idea about what to do next.
Maybe you can pick Mary's brains now. She knows a lot about stocks.
Let me have a try. Did you meet the new girl in our sales department? She is taking the place of Maggie during her alternative leave.
Did they finally fill that post? How come I haven't seen her? She must have not been inducted yet.
I guess not. They haven't officially introduced her to the whole staff yet. She barely started yesterday.
Is she just working temporarily? What are they going to do when Maggie comes back from leave?
If the new girl is competent, maybe they will promote her when that time comes. I am kind of nervous.
Nervous? Why?
I don't know. I never went to a church before. I was not raised as a Christian, so I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is listen. You will enjoy it.
Maybe. I know I agreed to go with you, but now I don't feel right about it.
Listen, Ryan. Catholics welcome people who aren't Catholics to visit the church. You don't have to pretend to be Catholic. It's okay if you just come to listen.
Really?
Yes. We are kind and welcoming people. It is not a secret society or something like that.
All right, but will we sing?
Yes, but you don't even have to sing. If you want to sing along, you can.
I don't know the words.
There is a songbook. All the words are in the songbook. Many people have to read the words.
And will I go up to the front to have the bread and wine?
No. That is something only true Catholics do. So if you come to the church as a visitor, you only listen to the service. But you shouldn't go up to the altar for the bread and wine. Only after someone joins the church, then they go up for the Eucharist.
Eucharist? What is that?
That is the special word for the ritual of the bread and wine. The Catholics call it the Eucharist.
It doesn't sound like an English word.
It's not. It's an ancient Greek word. It means gratitude.
All right, well, I feel more comfortable now. Now I understand I am welcome as a visitor.
Of course you are. I wouldn't ask you otherwise. My husband goes out drinking with his friends every night. I'm fed up with it.
Maybe you two should go see a marriage counselor.
Well, the way you drive, Jen, I still don't think that's a good idea.
I really love this music. It's a compilation.
I know. It's a mix of all the latest songs.
And you got them off the net?
No, I recorded these from your CDs.
Well, thanks for asking for my permission. Now hand it over and let me record.
I knew I shouldn't have shown you my new toy. I had a terrible journey back from Bangkok last week.
Really? Why? What happened?
Well, first of all, the taxi that was taking me from the client's office to the airport broke down on the freeway.
Oh, no.
Yes, and the driver didn't speak any English or Chinese and he didn't have a phone on him, can you believe it? And his radio didn't work. So there was no way he could get in touch with the office to get them to send another taxi.
So what did you do?
Well, I actually thumbed a lift.
You what?
Yes. I stood on the side of the freeway and stuck my thumb out, and a passing truck stopped and took me to the airport.
Wow, good for you.
Yes, except he drove really slowly, and I missed my flight.
Oh, no.
Yes, so I had to wait 3 hours for the next one. I didn't get home till 4 in the morning, and when I got home I realized I'd left my house keys in my hotel in Bangkok.
You really have bad luck, don't you?
Seems like it. It sounds that you have a high opinion of him.
He is an all-right guy. I have no bone to pick with him.
Birds of feather flock together.
But he is not a fine-weather friend who could sell you down the river.
You cannot judge a person that way. I have a hunch that he is a sly dog.
Depends on with whom. He may be doing things on the sly, but he is honest with me. I trust him.
You can never tell. He might do you in when he sees an angle in doing it.
Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Emma. A lovely day, isn't it?
Yes, it is. The sun is shining. There is no wind, only a pleasant breeze.
It is the best season for a picnic right now. Have you decided the place for your picnic?
We have decided to go to the park this Sunday. Would you like to go with us if you have not decided yet?
What did the weatherman say?
He's predicting clear skies.
Well, I will think it over.
Hey Lucas, how was your trip to Paris?
It was wonderful, but I was so tired.
Did you go to the top of the Eiffel Tower?
Yes, that was the first thing we did. We went all the way to the top. There were visitors from all over the world taking photos there.
What else did you see?
Art galleries, cathedrals, statues, fountains, palaces, bistros, there's really too much to say.
You must have had a great time.
Yes, at the beginning we were all excited and had lots of fun. However, on the third day of traveling in the city, I felt sick. I think I had something bad to eat, but it passed by the evening.
Yes. You need to be careful with what you eat when you're abroad. Sometimes new food might disagree with you.
On the fourth day, we went to taste the French cuisine. That was really fantastic. And no stomach problems.
That is great. Everyone says French food is wonderful.
You'll have to try for yourself someday.
I visited the famous variety show host, Dennis.
What's he like?
Oh, he's a very serious person.
You must feel very uneasy at his home.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.